So is like the Super Bowl over, or?
No, it's just going in such a fashion that it's
pretty clear who's gonna win.
Yeah.
Is it the Atlanta Falcons? I bet it's the Atlanta Falcons.
Yes, considering they got 2 interceptions off Brady? Or it might have been a fumble and an interception, but either way, for a while there, the only points they had was the field goal.
That went right down the shitter.
Yeah. Okay, everything is now recording. Recording, yes. There's currently no cats in here to fuck up the recording.
Hello and welcome to episode 89 of the super happy fun Jabbertron Tea Party with Kiki and Cupcake. It's the month of obligatory red and pink merchandise. All hail the mighty social status quo of romantic partnership.
Hi, Cupcake.
I am Cupcake, the ever-living bud. Did he just die? Oh, shit.
Ooh, hot. Fresh tea is hot. So, how about them things?
Put the stuff in the guy?
Yeah. I was dumb and redecorated today, so now I'm all tired. I'm pretty sure you had one of those job things to do.
Yeah, it sucked. Everything hurts now.
Oh, poor Cupcake.
So I had to take sale tags off of displays, which are up on the ceiling, so that like the little tag descriptor things hang from the displays, like on a chain.
Yeah.
So I kept going above my head. So now like all the muscles in my chest and my back are just like crazy sore.
Oh.
It's like literally like from my sternum up, like, you know, from like bottom of my neck to the bottom of like right where my sternum starts, like that, all those muscles back and front are just like, fuck you! Fuck you!
That's what pills and pot and whatever the oil made from pot is called, because I forget. It has the stuff that does the nice things but doesn't get you high.
Ooh.
That you can buy at cigarette stores.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're someone out there who, you know, enjoys pain relief but doesn't like how pot makes them feel, look into that. 2 drops under your tongue helps a lot. As I shovel pills in my face.
Nom nom, delicious pills. Fun.
No, starting my day out with that and my usual pills makes me not have to take anything severe until later on or until shit happens, like if I fall or something. So. Okay, I had things I wanted to talk about, but now I can't remember.
The answer is always social justice.
Well, yes, but let me look at my so I tried to watch Kaijo.
Oh, aren't you a brave soul?
At one point in the second episode, I turned to my husband and shouted, "I can see her fucking vulva!"
Well, that's lewd.
Yeah, and that is just from her bending over in a bikini. Not a bikini, a swimsuit. Swimsuits that are intentionally thin so that they rip to shit, of course. Ignoring all the back-breaking posing that happens in this show, I was hoping it would at least be saved by interesting characters. They are so cookie-cutter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so it is not even good plot. It's
just junk through and through. It's like generic. It's like junk food, but it's the generic shitty junk food. Like
Oh no, it's not even the generic. It's the ultra generic.
It's not Funyuns. It's dried onion rings.
Yeah, like also for an anime that is all about fan service, it cannot stay consistent with body proportion sizes. Like every scene, their boobs change size, which is weird because they talk about them all the fucking time. I mean, they've set it up so they can, but still, if you're gonna do that, maybe pay more attention. Anyway, that was my rant about Kaijo. I watched 2 episodes of that.
Holy shit!
What?
We're seniors in a wheelchair? Holy fuck! I didn't realize he was that old.
He was recently ill. They only recently got out of the hospital. I think he's partially in the wheelchair all the time anyway, but...
I was like, good on the dude. Like, I'm glad to see you still kicking.
Yeah. Yeah, he flipped
Remember when
the
people
coin.
thought he was a bad president? That's kind of funny now.
He wasn't the worst.
He wasn't actually a bad president.
No, he wasn't, Terabad or any of those things. I mean, don't agree with him on certain things, but as presidents went on a bad scale of, like, sinister or evilness, nah. Nah, he's just a
pretty
guy.
Standard plutocrat, politician. No worse than the people that came before and after him. Republicans don't like to hear it, but it was his predecessor that signed the automatic weapons ban.
Mm-hmm. Though apparently we're just cutting all that back. Because mentally ill people clearly need guns.
Dude, we're cutting the EPA.
Yeah.
You really gotta wonder if, like
Like,
when you leave office, the next guy takes over, and they're just like,
what the fuck?
yeah, so EPA, that was kind of crazy, yo. Let's go ahead and restart that.
Yeah, poor Lisa Simpson when she takes office, because Simpsons has already predicted this. In one of the episodes where they see their future, Lisa becomes president after Trump. And they have no money left.
Good times, good times.
So, to all the Lisa Simpsons out there.
Godspeed and good on you.
Yes, help us, please. And to that federal judge that stopped, well, put a halt on the immigration ban that's still technically in effect, but not. How many, executive orders has he done now?
I don't even know. I stopped paying attention.
It doesn't help that 1, they're mostly shitty, but 2, apparently they're vague as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, what else is there to talk about that isn't American politics?
Politics? Nothing. That will be the topic of every discussion for the next 8 years.
No, you finished something, didn't you?
No. There was only work and sleep.
No, there was something Park. The chick has a gun.
Oh, Moggy Brilliant Park.
Yes, tell me about such things.
It was good.
Good characters. Can you give me a general plot summary?
Like, I don't know what you want from me. I've been awake since 5 a.m.
Oh.
No, I'm joking. Let me think. Hang on. So, alright. So do you want me to spill my guts, or abbreviate it, or...
Whatever you want.
Okay, I don't know if you were planning on
I have no
watching
idea
it
what the show's about, so...
Alright. Okay, so I'll give you the quick and dirty, best I can. Alright. Yeah. Okay, said quick and dirty.
Don't make me choke on pretzel.
Okay, George Bush Jr.
You take that back, sir. I am offended.
You're the one talking about choking on pretzels. Don't get mad at me.
Oh, and the Super Bowl's on.
Okay. So. Oh, don't.
No, I'm fine.
Don't. Oh yeah. Oh, she says that she chokes on those pretzels.
No. I just
you
had to come
just
back and go back down the right hole.
Larynx.
I'm fine. It went down the right hole this time.
There's a whole new terrifying prospect of deep throating something. When you hear a girl crush a pretzel with her fucking throat.
I had to get good at stuff like that. I have very limited control over what goes where, so you had to learn how to control it after the fact. Anyway, that sounds more depraved than I meant to, but also kinda.
I was gonna go like, wow, Kiki, damn!
Also kinda, though. But anyway.
Like this guy's going, if a woman didn't want to get pregnant, she should just self-abort.
Well, self-aborting is what women try to do, and then you put them in prison for it.
Hey, you stuffed out a possible life. One of 100,000 in your ovaries. Oh my god.
Many of which go unused monthly or more.
Mm-hmm.
You fuckers just keep making that shit. We have a limited number. But that doesn't mean we need to save them all. It's not that small of a number.
Yeah.
Like, if you're that worried, pay for women to have their eggs frozen. Or pay for people with ovaries to have their eggs frozen.
Eggs frozen.
I would totally do that.
Okay.
Anyway, back to the anime before I just go on a rant about my uterus.
Your reproductive system.
Anyway, what is this anime again?
Amage Brilliant Park.
Okay.
It was a series of light novels written by Soji Gato and illustrated by Yuki Nakajima. Sorry, I looked it up because I can't remember the main character's name. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Seiya, that's right. Seiya and Sento. Or Kane and Sento. Or, I don't know. They call each other by their last names, but then like halfway through they switch to calling each other by their first names.
Okay.
Because they get like familiar with each other. And it confused the shit out of me because I thought his name was Kanai and her name was Sento. And then like halfway through they were like flip-flop Seiya and Izuzu. And I was like, wait, what? Huh? Isn't Izuzu like a demon? That's Pazuzu, you jackass! Oh shit, sorry. Okay, so Seiya is like super fucking intelligent, like fucking top of his class, like perfect fucking human being, right? Like should be like drowning in pussy, quote unquote. One problem. He's a humongous narcissist. Like, fucking ridiculously so. To the point that he eats alone, he has no friends, and everybody hates him.
Oh, you mean this is a realistic representation of a narcissist?
Yes. Like,
oh, wow.
Like, literally, he's like fucking perfect, but the whole problem is he knows he's fucking perfect, so nobody likes him. He's like, of course I'm better than you. What is there to say? It's just obvious. Everybody's just like, why don't you just go fuck off? And suddenly Kiki's like, the show's maybe not totally terrible.
Oh no, I just hadn't gotten around to watching it, and all I remembered were the gifs of the chick pulling a gun from places, so...
Okay, one time she pulls it from between her bra, and that was hilarious. He catches her undressing for a bath, and she's like, oh, what the fuck? And she, like, literally just, like, 2 fingers between the bra straps and just...
Isn't, like, rifle length? How did she hide that?
She's got hammer space.
Boob space?
Like, legit, like, I'm not joking, like, legitimate hammer space. If you actually see, like, one, like, first or second episode, they do a close-up of what happens. It's, like, she literally, like, reaches down under her skirt, and, like, a magic circle appears on the side of her thigh, and it's just...
That's awesome.
Yeah. She's not literally pulling it out of her. She's like a hammer space. Like portal opens on the side of her leg and she's pulls it out.
Okay.
And they're flintlock for whatever reason. Don't ask me why.
Because reasons?
So Azuzu is not what I would call a tsundere. She's not even really any of those. She's just kind of very stoic and doesn't like. She's very reserved. But she's not like. It's not like quiet girl like Yuki Nagato or Rei Ayanami. It's like she has a personality. Like it's not. She's not a tsundere. She's not mean. She's just very like upfront about everything.
She's composed and
and
like, blunt.
What you find out later is that so first episode starts with her putting a gun to Seiya's face, and she's like, "You will come with me to this amusement park." And he's like, "Are we going on a date? You will come with me, and if I say no, I will kill you."
I'm sorry, when girl puts gun to my face and says you're going to amusement park, the first thing I would say is not, are we going on a date? It would be, yes ma'am.
Well, he's a narcissist, so, you know, he's just like, he's like, are you asking me on a date? Me? How dare you?
By the way, people, don't try to put a gun in my face and take me to an amusement park. That's not going to end well for anyone. Anyway, you were saying.
Cupcake shows up with a cock gun full of frosting. Kiki, we're going to an amusement park. Squeaky, 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 squeaky.
I hope you cleaned that first.
Well, I mean, the canister would be full of.
I suppose.
Frosting.
You just get a new gun doohickey. Which I don't know why I kept 3 of them.
Do you think I keep my guns like in a septic tank or what? Like,
no, when I think cocking gun, I think like the ones under my sink, which are used and abused and not clean beyond serviceable.
Oh,
so,
I'm sorry.
My brain doesn't automatically remember that.
I always keep all my firearms perfectly cleaned at all times.
And my brain didn't automatically go, well, he works at a place where he could just get shiny new ones. It's not an issue.
I get the one with the battery power that's like automatically.
Yeah.
Better than that. The Ghostbusters 2 slime throwers, but it throws frosting instead. Believe it, kids. It's headcanon now. Cupcake with a frosting thrower. It's a frosting woofer. It woofs frosting. No, you can imagine
your white sticky frosting all over everyone.
Oh yeah, the girls love my white sticky frosting. They just can't help but taste it. I mean, it gets all over the place. I can't stop. It woofs frosting.
Fuck's sake.
It's a frosting woofer. It woofs frosting. Cupcake, why is the tea room covered in frosting? I've lost control. So anyway, she starts talking to him about Amagi Brilliant Park, which is this amusement park on like the outskirts of town. And she takes him to like all of the attractions. And the park is like majorly run down. It worse for wear. It's seen better days. And you get this feeling that like nobody really gives a fuck about this place anymore. You find out like the bus that takes you there, or like the city buses that you could take to get there, the stop that's named for it is actually a love hotel, and the actual stop is the next one after it, which is like St. John's Memorial Hospital or something. It's got like some innocuous name that you wouldn't even think would be the amusement park, but they moved the entrance, and so now, like, that's like the first like, you know, shoot yourself, because like that should have gotten changed, but it didn't. So I feel like Kiki was gonna say something.
No, I was just sitting upright.
Oh, okay. So they go to the park and you meet the cast. Moffle, who's like the mouse mascot, crazy man, who apparently, quote unquote, doesn't like Seiya very much. He looks like the dude from Yeah, he has the same appearance as Bunta, the fictional mascot of Fumono Pene Fumofu. Oh, that's why! I was like, how the hell did he get in the show? The dude that wrote this also wrote Full Metal Panic.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a character, crossing realities or whatever. Macaroon, which is like a sheep mascot. Short Temper is the musical fairy, quote unquote. Moffle is the, I think, flower? No, not a flower fairy. What is Moffle? Moffle is the candy fairy? Yeah. He's the candy fairy.
Candy fairy.
Macaroon is the music fairy. And then Terumi, who is the fairy of flowers and a pink Pomeranian dog. Also is actually a guy and a pervert. All three of the mascot characters, seven mascot characters are all men, despite the fact that some of them are voiced by women, and it's hilarious to hear a woman talking like the woman that voices Terumi fucking like goes on about big titted women, and I didn't even like at first I thought Terumi was a woman because it's a woman voicing it, like, and obviously it's a lady's voice, and it was like, oh yeah, there's nothing quite like rubbing my face in a pair of titties. Ugh. I'm like, what? What? So you go around the park, you meet everybody, or you meet some of the characters. Actually, more of the characters get shown you as time goes on, but you meet all the characters. She shows them the rides and everything, and you keep seeing how everything is all fucked up and like. The food is terrible, and like everybody's all like, like death march. Then you go to like the Disney castle in the center, and you meet, and I quote you, Princess Latifah. Yes, that's her actual name.
Okay.
Latifah Florazanza.
Okay.
And you find out that the park is actually, how do I put this? The park is actually a portal to a fantasy world called Maple Land. And that all of the characters that are in the amusement park are actually residents of Maple Land who are now living in our world. And the reason why the park exists is to collect the joy and happiness of the people of whatever town they're living in. I don't even remember the name of it. And like it keeps the characters and creatures and people of Maple Land from like basically disappearing. They never really explain why they have to stay here, like why they can't, like there's no way for them to transmit it back, like all like Monsters Incorporated, where they like collect the energy.
Yeah.
But yeah. So they're trying to collect this stuff called Animus that like is Maple Land's life force. And so like it's important for the park to be popular and people to be happy in the park because that's how they're collecting the energy. And it's not like weird vampiric. It's just like people being happy, like charges like the park's like power, like magic power batteries, or some shit. That they kind of like glazed over what was collecting this energy, but there's something in the park that's doing it. And what you find out is that the park has a deal with the real estate developers that the park sits on, that if they get less than 500,000 guests 5 years running, the park is turned over to the real estate developers to redevelop because they're not getting enough business. And you find out that the park has been struggling, and the reason why Isuzu brought the main character there is she wants him to revitalize the park. And the whole show is about him trying to come up with ways to drive business so they don't lose the park, and also to fill the Animus batteries in the park with the happiness of people. It's like if the park is popular, the park continues to survive and continues to charge the Animus batteries. So they're like one and the same goal, basically. And it's this big mad dash to find new attractions and all that fun stuff. And you get to meet all the crazy characters and heads of all the different departments. Like there's this like animated wrench monster mascot guy who's like the head of maintenance. He's always upset. He's like a cranky old like Japanese dude, like where's my beer? And
Okay.
all the mascot characters get together at night and go to the local bar and drink and schmooze women. And I'm dead serious. It's like an actual thing that happens repeatedly. They go to the fucking the three main mascots, Muffle, Macaroon, and the other one, Jeremy, go to the fucking bar, get drunk, and schmooze women.
That sounds like an interesting way to end the evening.
Yeah. It's supposed to be like that they're all like, like old Japanese salarymen, and like that's what they do at the end of the day.
That's what you're supposed to do. It's also
There's a set of four like there's this thing called Elementario, this attraction that's like a stage show. There's these four cute girls that like run up there, like Fairy of Water, Fairy of Wind, Fairy of Earth, and Fairy of Fire. And they all have like their personality quirks, and there's a whole thing about them like them trying to like fix up the show and want people to come see it. And he does all these, and the main character does all these crazy things, and there's this like budding romance between him and Isuzu, and like she doesn't want to admit that she likes him, even though he's a massive dickbag, because obviously he's a massive dickbag. But he also softens up because like he like begins to relate to other people, and so like he's less of like a loner because he's got people that like he relates to, and he has this whole thing about he's gonna make the princess happy and he's gonna save her and such, and It was a good show. I mean, lots of wacky hijinks happen. You meet new characters with every new event that happens over like the 3 months they have to get 500,000, guests. Uh-oh, Sassy's out again.
I was gonna say, can you hear that?
Yes.
It's suddenly pouring, so my mother would like the cat to come inside.
Sassy, come home!
But Sassy's probably found herself somewhere comfy to wait it out. What was I gonna say before I got distracted by my mom?
By the what?
By my mom.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was sitting here like, oh, can he hear that?
Oh, I hear everything.
Do you hear this?
Yes.
Okay. So, as a palate cleanser to watching Kaijo, I rewatched Ergo Proxy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because Hulu has it, and it kept showing up in my recommendations. I'm like, fuck it, I haven't seen it in a while. I remember liking it.
Yeah.
I think I only liked the beginning, because everything after that, ham-fisted.
The beginning to me felt very like Blade Runner, but then it got really weird after they like left the city.
Well, it wasn't, because I did like some parts where they left the city, but once it gets like raring towards the end there, it just starts slapping things in your face. Like, hey, here's this, here's this, here's this, here's this. Okay, it's over. Oh, by the way, this was about God, creation, and the concept of personhood. Bye.
What happened?
Exactly. It's like, oh, the city's destroyed. but we'll rebuild with the survivors because we're people now. And even though it came out before, it's essentially Wall-E with more philosophical bullshit on top. Violence, far more violence, and less chubby people.
Pretty much.
But the similar concept of what does it mean to be alive, and if gods had hands in that, what would they be like? And here's a hint: assholes, apparently. Which I don't know. A lot of cultures think at least one god is an asshole, or at times are assholes. So it's almost like they're made by people. Anyway, yeah. Like, if people out there haven't seen it, you could still skip. I mean, it's got great animation for the time, but it really lets you down in the end, and that's kind of a buzzkill.
That's kind of the thing. Like, I think I remember having. I mean, I watched it a long time ago, but I remember like being like, this show was really weird at the end. It was kind of like the end of Wolf's Reign, where it's like, that's it. That's how you're going out. And I guess like the new Blu-ray's got an additional OVA that like finishes out the story beyond like the whole like weird rebirth ending. But like, yeah.
Maybe I should rewatch that. I remember loving that. I mean, if you want to introduce someone into weird philosophical psychological anime, it's not a terrible bet, as it's pretty safe.
Yeah.
Comparatively, I mean, it has violence, but it's violence you can easily understand because people are trying to attack other people. That's pretty common. It's not like people are decapitating each other to fuck the necks of one another to show their love, because symbolism.
Yes, symbolism.
Symbolism! I haven't started anything new since then. But I'm seeing a lot of articles for the Dragon Maid thing, so I'm probably just gonna start watching that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think I linked one to you about the use of adorable daughters in animes lately.
Oh yeah.
In a positive sense. It frames it for that show, but also mentions Sweetness and Lightning, which is a show I started watching, and I don't know why I stopped. I should probably start watching that again. Because that's a very cute show that has a lot of food porn. Maybe that was it. Too much food porn.
All the food porn, all the time.
Unlike that cooking show war anime thing where people's clothing explode off for no reason.
Pretty much.
Which I've seen like 3 episodes of. No thanks. If I want to see people naked, I will go where people are naked. It's not that hard. Stretch. I suppose vaguely on the concept of seeing people naked. Did you hear about the new gym in Akibara?
Oh yeah, the maid gym?
Yeah. Because maids make everything better, apparently.
Oh yeah. Ooh,
Although,
yeah.
I mean, a maid, a gym assistant as opposed to a overroided swole dude assistant at a gym, probably go to the one with the maid. That swole dude could be the nicest guy ever, but he's probably going to unintentionally do something that's going to piss me off. So,
pretty much.
Like, not respect physical space or say something douchey. Like, Oh, Cupcake, get message.
Oh, sorry. I just remembered I need to make a payment on my student loans, so I did that quick before I forgot again.
Paying off them student loans.
Yeah, kind of. Paying them down at least.
On the concept of exercise, I didn't know that there was an exercise anime.
Oh, yeah?
It's called Anime D-Training. Every episode is like an exercise regimen with one of the girls. They're all Idols. Apparently, it's gotten a second season,
Oh, I see.
so you can exercise along with some cute babes.
If
If that's what will get people to
that's what
exercise.
gets you out of off the couch, hey, all the more power to you.
My body is unhappy and being jittery. How dare it? Oh no, we've only killed half an hour.
How will we go on?
With pain and suffering.
Well, that's how we'll go on in general. Like, even when times are good, they're not great. That's the American dream, right?
Well, that's not the dream. That's the reality.
That's what I meant. I know words. See? I'm speaking them right now. Wordy word words. Word words.
I think that's everything I've bookmarked. Entertainment. Oh, is the Super Bowl over? That does not. How did the Patriots get up to 20 points? What the
No
fuck?
idea. Wow. So that was a comeback.
What the fuck? Pardon. Damn it, Falcons. You win the thing, even though I haven't watched football all season.
Like many Americans, I at least watched the Super Bowl, even though I'm not watching it right now. I watched the first half and the halftime show. The halftime show was actually pretty good. But it's Lady Gaga, so that's usually pretty good.
I also had a lot of ribs, and now I'm gassy. Oh, it's third quarter, or fourth quarter. That's a 4, not a 3. Okay. Falcons could still win this.
It might be alright.
Because all of our lives are dependent on this, clearly. I will actually be right back. Because
Okay.
I apparently have to go to the bathroom.
Oh boy.
Transmission interrupted. Reconnecting transmission.
Anywho, any other topics that Cupcake would like to go over? Am I asking too much?
No, you're fine. I know, is it Tuesday? Mikanjo or Nichio? I don't know how you say that, is coming out on DVD.
Nichijiro?
Yes, the one with the crazy mad
Yes,
scientist.
the
little
one of the
girl and
best
her-
animes ever that has shamefully not been dubbed since now.
It's not getting dubbed.
Either way, an American release that isn't streaming, pirating.
It comes out on DVD Tuesday.
Sweet. Did you already pre-order?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
I figure I'll watch it streaming because it's Japanese only. so I
Well,
was like,
okay, yeah, I see that. Yeah.
I may still get it later, but I'm not like.
Uh-huh.
I was super excited when they first announced it because it was like Funimation. Oh boy, that means we'll get a dub, and then they were like, yeah, no, we couldn't figure out a good way to dub it without ruining the jokes, so not doing that. I'm like, oh, come now. I keep hoping some of those deals where a whole bunch of people will buy it, and they'll be like, okay, all right, we'll do a dub. It will be terrible, but we'll do it.
Okay.
I don't know what else. I mean, Magic Knights Rare just came out on Blu-ray.
Alright, you were talking about that.
I haven't gotten that either, but I have a lot of credit card debt from Christmas, so I'm kind of like taking it easy on the anime while I pay off my debt.
Well, that just means you have time to whittle down part or a little small chunk of the pile.
Mm-hmm.
I might just rewatch Nishijiro. That is such a great anime.
Yeah, I'm hoping that now that it's getting an official release, we'll see like an official stream or whatever.
Yeah, because well, you can stream on Crunchyroll, I think, but I'm not sure if you still can. Probably.
Yeah.
But that's such a great, just sort of daily life anime, especially centered around school / zany, whacked up fuck anime, but in a fun, adorable package.
I'm really excited that Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid is getting a dub.
Yay! I mean, the gifs look adorable.
Oh yeah, that anime looks great.
I mean, I don't watch a lot of things anymore, but I know things about them because of random posts and gift sets. So when you're catching up, it's like, oh, this is the episode that came from. Are you still playing a lot of Minecraft now that your new computer's all smexy?
I haven't been lately. Been busy with work, but I got really into it and played it for a little while, and then I don't know. I'm not very creative, so I just kind of like.
I've been really enjoying Stardew Valley lately, so. But that doesn't let me build shit, so I might reinstall Minecraft just for that. Because sometimes you just want to zone out and build a building that has no purpose other than you built it. And then occasionally blow it up. They announced that they're doing the next season of Crystal.
Yeah, I saw that. That looks cool.
Yeah, excited for that. Still haven't caught up, but I'll worry about that later when I catch up. I don't know. I might go back and start with the dub.
Yeah, I still haven't thrown. A second one's coming out, I think, in April. Second part of season 1.
Yeah. I still gotta get the girls to watch it too, but they've been working hectic schedules. Poor Faith is sick all the time and actually only works part-time now. Like, she legitimately cannot handle working full-time.
Ooh, wow.
She's just so unwell.
Yikes.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't really get to see them that often unless, like, randomly somebody needs something or I need a ride somewhere. Like, I didn't even get to do the ultra girly thing of shopping for my maid of honor dress with her. She literally sent me a picture and went, "Is this okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Oh, okay.
It's a bit sad. Although, on that note, my husband and I are now reverends.
Oh, that's good.
Of the Universal Life Church.
Of course.
Yeah. So if you need someone to marry you, let me know. Because I can do that now.
I will keep that in mind.
I meant to the general public too, but yeah. Because we're marrying the girls. Because we're adorable like that. Now I'm just rambling, trying to think of stuff to talk about.
I just feel bad that my life is so boring. Cupcake, what did you do this week? Work. That's it? That's it.
That's not boring. That's consistent and necessary.
Gotta
I
work.
mean to watch stuff when I get home, but it's always like, I gotta catch up on YouTube, and then all of a sudden it's like 10 o'clock and I have to go to bed, and I'm like, another day lost.
There's so much YouTube. There is so much
I don't even like.
RF7.
Yeah, I don't even watch like 90% of my subscriptions. Like, I pick and choose the stuff I want to watch.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many things I started watching, like long Let's Play series, that I ended up just giving up because I couldn't physically keep up with them.
I tend to let stuff pile up now, and only do like one-shots during the day or something. I don't watch as much as I used to.
Well, a lot of it's gotten weird. Like, a lot of the stuff I used to watch, like, I miss when, like, Lewis and Simon from the Yogscast used to do, like, Minecraft adventure maps and shit, like.
Well, they're doing Minecraft Kingdoms right now. That's kind of an adventure map.
Oh, is it? I
Yeah.
thought that was like a multiplayer thing.
Well, it's a multiplayer adventure map sort of thing.
Oh, okay.
But it's not like it's a long-running adventure map kind of thing. And that's pretty funny, actually. I've been enjoying that.
I thought that was another one of their regular, like, series where it's, like, kind of an overarching story, but they're building something, and.
Well, they're building a lot of stuff, but that's because they've been told to by the thingy. So.
Oh, is this like the Gladiator map from, like, I don't know, a year ago, 2 years ago?
Well, there are quest givers and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's like adventure map.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I miss, like, the short adventure maps, like when they did, like.
I think they've done a couple though. There was.
They did a couple recently.
Something.
But there was a long gap before they started doing them.
Yeah. Well, Simon was sick for quite a while. Not that he
Yes.
isn't, but he's more stable. He does a lot of stuff for their other web channel, Tapped, which is about mobile games now.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't watch a lot of the same stuff I used to, but I still watch a decent amount of YouTube. I started unfollowing some people because I just don't really care what they're doing right now. Not that it's bad, it's just meh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to know my stream. I complain as I have produced one YouTube video this year so far. That was
Oh,
recorded last year.
Oh, wow.
My current issue is that I have nothing else recorded, so
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I wish you had time to do more Minecraft stuff, but again, you have a job and the need to sleep, and that is far more important.
Well, I'm around, it's just I don't think I'm around when you're around.
Yeah, well, we also live in different time zones, just like
Yeah, but it's
everybody
only
else.
a couple hours, but it's like by the time you're, like, raring to go, I'm like, well, see you later.
Yeah.
Everyone's been like, Cupcake, it's only 9 o'clock, why are you going to bed? I'm like, I've been awake since 5 a.m.
Poor Cupcake. The working man.
I'm excited that the Nintendo Switch comes out, like, in 5 weeks.
Oh yeah. I've been enjoying what I've been seeing of that.
I still have my pre-order. I haven't deleted it yet.
I mean, I wish there were more launch titles, but I can't really complain that much. It's not like I'm getting it at launch. I never get stuff at launch.
Mm-hmm.
But down the line, when I eventually get it, I will be very excited for it. I feel it better fits with how I tend to play games nowadays. Not just on the TV and move around a lot. I mean, it's in my own house, but I'm still moving around.
Yeah. I was most sold by the idea of being able to play it, like, mobile.
Yeah.
That's what I really mean is, like, I'll have, like, on the end of the desk, I'll have it, like, plugged into the charger and then have, like, a 10-foot cable that rolls over here to the chair. Just have the thing in my hands.
Mm-hmm.
And just have it plugged in, running.
I like anything that gives me the ability to do something, be it if I'm sitting or if I'm stuck in bed or if I'm somewhere else in the house, is an automatically yes for me, because I don't get out a lot, but I do have to move every now and then during the day. I can rarely stay in one space for too long. Otherwise, my hips get mad. Mad.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing some Breath of the Wild. And then next Christmas playing the new Mario and that
Odyssey?
family. Yeah, it looks cool. There's a couple games in the year that are coming up cool. Like I never got the last Mario Kart, so that could be cool.
Does that mean Mario, though, isn't like a person, or does he just come from a different reality of people? Because he's not of the Mushroom Kingdom, right?
He's from Brooklyn.
Yeah, but he goes to the world in Odyssey, and he doesn't look like anybody from there.
Well, I mean, he's obviously a holdover from a different time.
People got less round.
I mean, it's the same deal that happened with when they did Sonic Adventure and he went to Station Square, and it's like there's a 4-foot-tall blue supersonic dog in a world full of normal-looking human beings. But there's definitely like a dichotomy.
Speaking of which, I think I question this every time I rearrange, but why the fuck do I have a Sonic plushie?
I don't know. Why do you?
And on the top of that, why the fuck do I have a Knuckles plushie now?
Well, obviously because Love Fist, the fistening.
Okay. Is Knuckles fisting Sonic? Is that how it's going?
I didn't say that. You're
Is
the one who
Sonic
said
booming?
that. Wow.
That's the current one, right? Sonic Boom?
Probably.
I think. That game was terrible.
Yeah, that game was basically a broken mess from what I was told.
Yeah. The Game Grumps have a playthrough of it that occasionally I put on when I'm just dead to the world. And yeah, it's bad, but I've never seen the TV show. I don't know if that's
I imagine the TV show's better, maybe? I mean, I just imagine the show was better because it's, not the video game, so there should be less, broken graphics.
Pardon.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, still full of gas. It is tied up.
God damn. And that's when I knew that the game was rigged.
What the fuck? The fuck? Hubby left early because he thought it was just going to, end Falcons winning. And now they're fucking tied. Fucking fuck. Fucking fuck. My life is ruined.
Goddamn football.
God damn you, sports ball. Oh, is this? Oh, they're doing the overtime flip.
Oh boy.
Because I was unaware that I could watch it on Fox Sports Go. Sports Go! I haven't muted because I don't want to incur the wrath of the Football Association for such things, because they like to be very protective of their shit. Also, I don't want to drown you out by dumb football speech.
Dumb football speech, the best kind of speech.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I am so looking forward to Hulu's Handmaid's Tale. That is like one of my favorite books ever.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks so great. Oh, so excited. Much excite I have. I'm also looking forward to the Lego Batman movie.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool.
Probably not going to see it in theaters, but mostly because I don't see a lot of stuff in theaters anymore. I don't know, I think we're kind of out of stuff to talk about.
I think so too.
You want to call it?
Sure.
I'm putting this all on you, Cupcake. It's your decision. Do we go nuclear?
We always go nuclear, Mr. Bannon. I mean, wait, what?
Alright.
Thank you once again for listening to the super happy fun Jabbertron Tea Party with Kiki and Cupcake. Please practice safe sex with consistent enthusiastic consent. Farewell, my fellow internet beings.
Good night, Bodes.
Right, Kiki.
Transmission terminated.